Hello, I'm Mike Cisco and welcome to the IT Manager Institute channel, and this is my IT humor section, and I've got a really good video today. It's titled I Owe Greg a Dollar. This is one of my more fun jabs of a great friend of mine. His name's Greg Stiles. I've told this story hundreds of times to IT managers literally all over the world. So let's take a look at I Owe Greg a Dollar.
I like to have fun with people. I like to play jokes on people, not mean jokes and not ugly jokes, but I like to have fun with people, so I jab at people. Now, I want to issue you a caution. If you jab people, be prepared to get jabbed back. You're going to get jabbed back, because when you jab others, it's going to put a target on your back, and I'm going to show you some of that. Alright, I'm going to show you a jab that I did jabbing Greg in a manager's meeting. Greg is one of the managers that I work alongside of, and I'm going to talk about how I got him. Alright, we have a 2-day managers meeting. Our senior manager called a 2-day meeting, and I think there's 12 managers in this meeting. We're going to meet off-site. We're going to stay at a hotel. At the end of the first day, we're all going to go to dinner, so we're building some teamwork as we develop our strategies and so forth for the next year. Well, the first day, day one, was a bit slow. So at the end of the day, we all meet at the bar. We're getting ready to go to dinner, so I'm standing there talking to Greg and others, and I say to Greg, today was kind of slow. We need to liven up this meeting. Greg says, well, what do you got in mind, Cisco? And I said, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could do something. I tell you what, I'll bet you $1 I can come in tomorrow and I can do something funny that can get a bigger reaction from this group than you can. Greg says, oh, Cisco, you're not funny. I know I can beat you in that. I said, okay. I've already figured out what I'm going to do, and I've done this before and it got a great reaction. I'm very confident I'm going to beat you. In fact, I'm so confident, Greg, that I'm going to beat you that I'll do 2 things. Number 1 is if we tie, you believe you won, I believe I won, we tie, I'll give you ties. You win the $1. Second thing I'll do is whoever goes first is going to have an edge on the other person because of shock value. I'll even let you go first. I'm so confident that I'm going to beat you. Greg says, okay, Cisco, you're on. I'm going to win that $1 and I'm going to have bragging rights to tell everybody how I won your $1. I said, okay. All right. So tomorrow, after first break, you come in and do your thing, and then after lunch, I'll come in and do my thing. So we agree to that. We go have dinner, and then the next day arrives. So the next day, we're sitting in the conference room of this hotel, and everybody's in here, and I see Greg coming down the hallway. It's after first break. Here comes Greg, and Greg is looking all decked out. He's got an Atlanta Braves baseball cap pulled to the side with the bill turned up. He's got sunglasses. He's got an unlit cigar in his mouth. He's got a robe on, which you don't see in this image, but he has a robe on and he has some boots on. He's all decked out. He comes up to the table, sits down, plops his boots up on the table, and then Dean at the head of the table, I'm sitting up next to him, he leans over to me and he asks, what's wrong with Greg? And I answer him, I said, I don't know, but I owe him $1. I was never going to do anything. I just set Greg up to make an idiot out of himself. So I jabbed him, and I tell Greg today, I talk to Greg every year and have for a long time. He's a great friend. I tell him every year I've made him very famous because I tell this story in every IT Manager Institute I've taught. So far I've taught 78. I want to thank you for watching the video, and I wish you the very best of success. While you're here, be sure to subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button below the video. And if you're interested in more IT Manager resources to help you achieve more success, take a look at my website at itmanagerinstitute.com. Thanks again, and best of success.